This is a test. I want to see if I'm doing this right, so we'll find out, won't we? Again, this is a test. 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 This is a test. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, and otherwise, depending on your personal identification. My name is Mia, and welcome to this edition of TEW Let's Play with Mia. I guess that's what we're gonna call it. I don't know. I think it's kind of a lame name, but I'm still working out the kinks. So if you have a better name, you can come ask me about it, and we'll go from there. So today, we are going to play on the September 2017 database created by the great Fleisch. Fleisch, of course, he's recovering from a broken arm, wrist thing. But you know, I wish the best to him, and hopefully it works out for him. So let's get started. And I honestly don't quite know what company I'm going to do, but I think I'm going to try doing a WWE revamp. So honestly, we could explain the backstory as the WWE has decided that they need to make a big change, or else New Japan is just going to run them over. Maybe something like that. I'm not 100% sure what the reasoning would be, but we are going to be cutting a lot of people. And I guess that my volume is up on my cell phone. Let me go ahead and turn that down. So, let's get started. Those fireworks were ironic. Alright, Triple H, as they call him. Let's make sure that we have everything all set up. I want that. And let's go ahead and keep all the unused characters. We're going to be WWE. So here we go. Stream 1. Are y'all ready for some action? Let me know in the chat if you are. So Paige has some morale issues. Not really surprised. I mean, we've got some morale issues with her, to be completely fair. So then Bo Dallas needs a gimmick change. I don't know what he is. I'd guess Sidekick is probably the best bet. Cause you know it's a cool gimmick, but it is a weird gimmick. You're a road agent, which means you're just a staff member at this point, Finley. Ellsworth. God. Gallows, yeah, we'll just kind of leave these two gimmicks because I don't really know what to do with them right now. But of course, if you guys have any suggestions, you can always let me know. I'm also going to, on my phone, test to see if my stream is working properly because, honestly, I have no clue. So, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there's my channel on Facebook, or on YouTube, I should say. We need to keep that down. And I guess I'm live, so that's good. As you can see, I'm still trying to figure out everything. I had to get a new computer because of some issues that were going on. It's complicated. There we go. Yep, we are live and everything, so that's pretty cool. So, before anything, we need to go through this roster, and I'm going to cut anybody. I'm going to make a lot of unpopular cuts. Let's put it that way. Daivari, I'm not cutting you, but you need to go to NXT. Drew Gulak, same thing. Metalik, you have enough psych to stay on the main roster. Lindsay, go away. Openers, Elias, I don't even know why you're called up now. Ellsworth is trash. Mustafa Ali is not ready. You know what, Noam, we'll keep you. Singh brothers don't need to be here. And Tony Nese isn't ready. So Noam Dar and Graham Metalik are the only two guys we've kept so far. I know it's unpopular, but we got to do things. Aiden English needs to be repackaged in developmental. Tozawa can stay because he's good. Cedric is fine, I guess. Kerr Hawkins needs to go though. He's not good. Epico can stay because his brothers, they're in a tag team. Fandango can stay. Gallagher needs to go. Mojo needs to go because he's a no-go. Swan stays only because he and Cedric can make a good team. TJP can stay because he's good, and Tyler Breeze can stay. Moving up to my mid-card. Apollo, you never should have been called up. Bo Dallas, I love you, but you're not ready. Bobby Roode is ready. Gable is ready. Axel is probably... I love him, but he's not there. Rowan, why are you even here? Goldust, same kind of concept. Go train people. We got Slater, who I guess is okay here. Jordan okay. Kalisto's fine. Connor, fine for now. Kanellis needs to go back down for a little bit. Neville is good. Rhino is fine for now. R-Truth is trash. Sin Cara can stay for the Cruiserweight division. Kendrick can stay. Titus, he's just not ready in my eyes. Ty, kind of the same concept. Oh, you won't go? Fine, we'll keep you for now. Ryder stays. So, a few more mid-carders kept. So that's pretty cool. Corbin, just not ready yet. Big E's fine. Braun is... Enzo is fine, as long as he's in the Cruiserweight division. Finn is fine. Hardy is... I'm going to send the Hardys down to train people in developmental, only because I really don't have any interest in them, but I don't want them going to the free agency. The Usos are here. Anderson is here. Kofi is here. Luke Gallows is here. Luke Harper needs to be treated better. Shelton is here. Shinsuke is here. And our main eventers, and this is where things get a little dicey. I hate you, Jinder. AJ's fine. Bray's fine. Cesaro's fine. Ambrose is fine. Ziggler... Oh. Here's Ziggler. Go train people. Jinder is fine. Cena is fine. Owens is fine. Orton... We'll deal with that later. Roman's fine. Rusev, we're going to go ahead and cut because I have honestly no use for him. Sammy's fine. Seth is fine. Sheamus is fine. And The Miz is fine. Lana, we're going to go ahead and cut Lana and Maria Kanellis now. It's not these aren't popular cuts, but they're cuts that need to happen. Well, no, she's not even a cut. She can go to developmental. Okay, well, just because your husband is, you know... Just because your husband is not good doesn't mean you should be on the main roster either. Go for it, Maria. You get to get better. Okay. Then we're going to go to managers. Maurice and Paul Heyman can both stay for now. Personalities. Backlund, Caruso. Okay. Backlund, go train people. Caruso needs to get better. Brian and Angle, if I could actually do things with you guys, that would be really cool. See? But... I guess for now, they can both go train people in NXT, so... Vince, go train people. I don't even like you. Renee Young. We're going to keep you on the main roster for now. Shane stays, Steph stays, Triple H stays. Just in case I want to run the Authority Figure storyline. Broadcasters. Booker T gets to go train people. Yay. Byron Saxon's fine. Corey's fine. Otunga. I don't even like you. Lawler's fine for now. Ross is fine. JBL. I hate you. Maurice is fine. Cole is fine. Stanford needs to go get better. Tom Phillips is fine, and Vic Joseph needs to go get better. Referees. Chad Patton needs to get better. Robinson is good. Angler needs to go get better. Get over it. Ayers is fine-ish. Actually, you know what? Go get better. Mike Chioda and John Cohn are fine. Rod Zapato. And pretty much everyone below there can go, so. And if they don't like that they're going down to developmental, that's tough shit, because, yeah, they need to go. And then a road agent. So you're good. Oh, how you can tell if it's a good road agent is they'll have high psych and high respect. If they don't, they're not worth it. Kidman, go train people. Malenko is good. Finley is good. Noble is not. Johnny Ace is not. Michael Hayes is not. Mike Rotunda is. R.D. Evans. Go away, R.D. Evans. Road Dogg is getting there, but not quite. And Tyson Kidd needs to go get better. So, in essence, we have just cleared a lot of room on the roster. Oh, actually, I want to go to the women's division because there's a couple people I want out of there, too. Alicia Fox is fine, actually. Becky's fine. Carmella's fine. Charlotte's fine. Dana needs to go get better. Emma's fine. Mickey's fine. Naomi's not very good. Natalia's fine. Naya needs to go get better. Sasha's fine. Summer Rae is pretty useless. And Tamina is pretty useless. And our women's division now looks 10 times better. And then let's go to not assigned yet. Darren Young can go down. Other than that, most of them are pretty good. Let's see. Brand split. We're ending this. There is no use in a brand split. We are going to cancel main event. Because main event is just kind of useless to me right now. And we're going to cancel SmackDown because I would much rather only have Raw because I feel like that'll be easier for me to move forward, so. And yeah, it's going to cost me a lot of money, but it's for the best. Alright, we have $7 million left to work with. We have one show. Now let's remove any events that are just kind of in my way. As you can see in the bottom corner, my Skype notifications are popping up. I genuinely have no clue how to fix that right now. I'll mess with it later. Battleground, SummerSlam, Clash, Hell in a Cell can be removed. Let's find out what my settings are on this real quickly. There we go. I'm on Do Not Disturb now. We have Survivor Series. TLC we can just remove. And then we're going to move all of these events to week 4 of their respective months. And I want to go ahead and make sure that we have pictures on all of these. As pictures do make things better. I literally just... Can I mute this? For now, let's go ahead and sign out so that people can't see that I'm here. So Payback is here. And I apologize for that. I know it doesn't look great, but things happen. WWE Backlash goes here. Then we have Money in the Bank. Battleground. SummerSlam. Then this is Clash of Champions. This is No Mercy. Survivor Series is down here. I really don't know why these pictures aren't consistent with this mod, but whatever. Then Roadblock. Cool. Then we're going to jump Survivor Series to 4 hours, and we're going to jump the Royal Rumble to 4 hours. Both of these pay-per-views have a lot of prestige, so we want to make sure that that makes a difference. So we have that stuff. Titles, we need to retire some. We're keeping this. We're keeping this. Also, all these titles that aren't the world title are going to be set to floating so we can see how high their prestige will get. Retire the SmackDown Money in the Bank. We're going to rename this the WWE World Tag Team Belts. Or the WWE Tag Team. There we go. We're going to retire this. Retire this. We're going to make this the WWE Women's title. We're going to retire this. And we're going to retire this. And we're going to retire this for now. So let's go back to our titles, and we're going to vacate all of them. This way, we're working off a fresh slate. Alright. Storylines, not a big deal. Product, I'm going to go into the data to change my product. I have a very radical idea of how the WWE's product actually is. I think that it's based a lot more off wrestling than anyone gives it credit for, but, you know, that's how it is sometimes. We're going to bump Match Danger to 40. We're going to go with medium on modern. We're going to lower all these other levels to none. And we are all set. So that's that. Product is taken care of. Storylines, titles, teams. That's fine. Stables, creative meeting. We can check real quick. Jay Lethal and Eli Drake would be. Announcers. So, pretty cut and dry as far as this goes. It's Jerry Lawler, Jim Ross, and Corey Graves. And I lowered Jim Ross's stats because he's not as good as he used to be. He's just not. That's just not how it is. Michael Cole and... what do we have for announcers here? Michael Cole and Byron Saxton here. Actually, Michael Cole, Byron Saxton, and Corey Graves here for now. Actually, Tom Phillips. Screw it, we'll give Tom Phillips a chance. And we're also going to cut Michael Cole. I have no need for him. I have a backup announcer who's better. So... and if for some reason that partnership doesn't work down there, we'll deal with it then. Ah, yes. Now we're going to go through this. And essentially, if I see anyone ready to be called up, they're coming up. Aleister Black is close. Andrade is also pretty close. There's still a lot of people down here with, like, no psych, and I don't like that. If Kyle O'Reilly were better, they'd probably come up now. Well, okay, let's do this. Their psych has to be at least good to be considered. And obviously they have to be an in-ring performer. Ooh, McIntyre's close. Hi, Soja, how are you? Itami, we're going to go ahead and call up. Gargano is very close. Ono can come up. Strong can go ahead and come up. And Gargano can come up. Other than that, everyone else needs to just stay down there for now. There we go. Alright. Now, as far as signings go, I'm not going to sign too many people. I just don't have any plans to do it as I do this. Oh, geez. Cass is going to be back faster than anyone expected. Let's look for at least good psychology. Alright, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin do want to basically come help out. I think they're both excellent workers and can really help our tag team division. Aries. Sorry, man. You look like a shaved testicle now. I can't do it. Let's see. What else do we have here? Cody needs to stay in the independents for a while, as does Davey. I'm tempted to sign EC3 later. But Lethal, if he'll go train people in developmental, I'll pick him up. And he will. Thought this guy, like, worked for us or something. Whatever. Nicole Matthews is someone I really want to pick up for developmental if she'll go. Because she's really good. Ricochet, will you go to developmental? Oh, good. I know he's actually had offers to go to WWE Developmental, so I don't really feel bad about that. And Ospreay needs to go. And one more person we'll get is we'll sign Tajiri to Developmental as a trainer. Alright, so we've got all that out of the way. Backstage rules. Let's kind of try and keep those pretty nice. I'm not too mean about my backstage rules. I don't really care if you do anything crazy as long as you don't do it in front of me. And actually, let's go ahead and go to TV controls and make Raw 2 hours. And let's roll on. Okay, we are not going to Puerto Rico. Okay. We'll go to Wisconsin. Styles and Zayn are not friends. Okay. Why is the Great Khali here? I don't like that. Okay. So to open up our show, we are going to go with John Cena and Roman Reigns. Let's push this feud. Let's see what we can do with it. Then our first match will be a Fatal 4-Way for the Cruiserweight title between Noam Dar, Gran Metalik, Johnny Wrestling, and Hideo Itami. We're going to make this a 12-minute match, and we are going to go ahead and have Noam Dar win the Cruiserweight title. Kid's phenomenal. I really like the way he works, and nobody's complaining, so that's always good. So John Cena is going to cut a promo on Roman. He's basically going to talk about how Roman is an entitled little motherfucker or something like that. I don't really know how that would work. Actually, up next, let's have a tag team contest between American Alpha and Cesaro for our inaugural tag team championships. And American Alpha is going to pick up the win. But it's going to be because Sheamus gets turned on by Cesaro. Then after the match, Cesaro and Cassius Ohno are going to beat up Sheamus, and the Kings of Wrestling are back. So there's that. Then we're going to have a one-on-one match where the glorious one, Bobby Roode, looks to make an impact when he takes on Luke Harper. We're going to have Roode go over. Not because I don't like Luke Harper, but there are other things we can do with Luke Harper. Bobby Roode, we need to get to the main event now. Then we're going to have Roman Todd Cena. Then how about a one-on-one match between Finn Balor and Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship. We're going to have Sami pick up the victory, but we're going to protect Finn. Then we are going to have an angle where Alexa Bliss taunts Becky Lynch and basically calls her trash. Ahead of our next match, where Becky Lynch takes on Charlotte Flair for the women's title. Becky's gonna win. If any of you know me, I'm high on Becky Lynch. I think she's fantastic. I think that she honestly is the best woman on the entire roster, and I think Charlotte is probably the second best woman on the roster. So, after the match, we're going to have Alexa beat the snot out of Becky. And then our main event match, as you hear the train, will be Seth Rollins against Randy Orton, one-on-one. We're going to make this a 21-minute match for the WWE Championship. Rollins is going to pick up the win. I'm a big Seth Rollins fan. I believe that he should be champ. I think that if his character were a little edgier, which not having a face and a heel divide would help, that would help him get over. And then after the match, Seth's going to be attacked by Dean Ambrose. So we're going to start Rollins versus Ambrose volume 2, 3. I would have to go back and count. Get the point. So really good start to the show. This match was really fantastic. Tommy really helped it along. This was a good match. The tag match was really good. This is a good match. All my matches are good so far. Sammy beating Finn was great, and now he has a hammy bruise. Thanks, Finn. Alexa did well. Becky and Alexa did fine. Charlotte got a psych boost. That's nice. And then Rollins defeated Orton in a good match. So an 81 isn't bad for my first my first show. And of course, there are many more to come. But if you're interested, you should leave a like on this video, especially if you stayed to the end. If you're not, that's okay too. But this is all I've got for you guys today. So see ya.